Hi, I'm Mary Neal. I am the director and founder of Assistance to the Incarcerated Mentally Ill. I protest criminalizing mental illness, capital punishment, the high rate of incarceration in America, prison slavery. I protest the loss of American jobs that are outsourced to prisons and overseas. I protest America being controlled by corporate interests to the detriment of American people. And I'm sure you protest some of these things. The environment being destroyed to benefit corporations. I'm sure you protest some of these things. Or maybe you have other concerns. Whatever you protest, whatever your concern is, you might have been involved in some marches, some rallies to protest the execution of Troy Davis or another inmate, the loss of jobs, home foreclosures. You might have been involved in some protests, or maybe you plan to, or maybe you're too intimidated to exercise your freedoms, your freedoms, because we know that a lot of this freedom we don't really have. I don't have free speech. You can't call my number and reach me. I'm a COINTELPRO victim. If you call my number 678 531 0262, your call will go directly to voicemail, or you'll hear a false message that my phone is disconnected. Then the voicemail messages are deleted, and I don't get to hear them. If you email me at marylovesjustice@gmail.com, I won't get the email. When I try to sign into my Gmail account, it takes like 15 minutes. I have to put in the password over and over. And that gives COINTELPRO time to delete all the emails that I'm not supposed to see, my own mail. When I go to the post office unfollowed, it's COINTELPRO. People who protest war, executions, injustice, high incarceration rates, loss of jobs, loss of American freedoms are stalked, censored. And if you keep it up, who knows what they'll do. Atlanta police said they would arrest me for letting the world know that the Johnnie Cochran firm is a COINTELPRO operation. I told so many people it may affect business. So now federal judges are giving the Cochran firm big cases. So it won't matter if people stop taking them their cases individually. Because now there are class action cases for BP and for Johnson & Johnson, DEPUY, hip implant litigation. So they can defraud thousands of people at one time. Anyway, look online for Cochran Firm fraud for that. But let's get back to this initiative. I have an initiative I want to introduce to you called Boycott for Justice. Boycott for Justice. No shopping on the 9th of any month during 2011. That's our 9/11 emergency call for America. For Americans, black, white, red, yellow, whatever race you are, whatever, it doesn't matter. You will realize that we're all in the same boat. Some in front, the most disenfranchised people first, minorities, mentally or physically disabled people, and the elderly. Oh, yes, we're in the front of the boat. But the boat is for everybody going over the waterfall. Anyway, boycott for justice. The thing is that a lot of organizations are marching and holding rallies, and they recall the 1960s, the civil rights era. We didn't just march and sing in the civil rights era. We boycotted. If we had just been marching and singing, we'd probably still be sitting in the back of the bus marching and singing today. These people don't care about you marching and singing. If you don't affect corporate profits, because that's what it's all about, wars, the high incarceration rate, outsourcing jobs, it's all about money. If you don't affect money, you have not launched a successful protest. So on the 9th of every month, no matter what you protest, no matter what you find wrong, what injustice you'd like to change, just don't shop. If we all got together, black people, white people, Asian Americans, Native Americans, if we all get together, Latinos who are slated to go to prison now and become prison workers, if we all get together one day a month, the 9th of every month, and use our collective strength as consumers, keep our money, let them wake up to empty malls, no activity at the gas pumps, nothing going on in the grocery stores, no online shopping. If we did that one day out of the month, just do it one day, the 9th, our 9/11 emergency response, a lot would change, because it's all about money. Keep yours on the 9th of every month. Money for schools? No, close them. Money for workers? No, outsource the jobs overseas and to prisons. Money for college students' education? No, close the schools. Money for the mentally ill? No, jail them. Money for homeowners? No, evict them. Money for war? Yes, bomb them. Look online for the initiative, Boycott for Justice. No shopping on the 9th of any month. I've written several articles about this. No shopping on March 9th. No shopping on April 9th. No shopping on May 9th. They're censored, and I'm stalked for telling you. You can't call me, 678-531-0262. If you email me, I would respond, but I won't get the email. Look up COINTELPRO, COINTELPRO. It's horrible. Test your freedom. See if you can call me. Your leaders are not going to tell you that marching and having rallies will not change anything. All of those type of initiatives appeal to the conscience of big business and the government. They don't have a conscience. They don't have a conscience. So, you can't embarrass them into doing right by Americans. You cannot. You cannot. But what they care about is money. Keep your money. I'll keep my little money on the 9th of every month. Let them wake up one day and recognize that we are the constituents. We are the customers. And it will change a lot of things. Together. We have to stand together. It doesn't matter if you are protesting workers' rights, executions. It doesn't matter if you're protesting the large prison numbers. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Asian, Native American, protesting, the loss of Indian lands. Whatever you're protesting, let's get together and be strong. We don't have to go to the table as beggars. We have the power. We have consumer power. Let's use it. Let's stand together. Let's say enough. Let's say we have the power. Power to the people. Consumer power. Don't shop on the 9th of any month. Don't shop. Keep your money. Don't spend a dime on the 9th. Show them who we are.